Japan has been called by other people, not me, the most gullible population in the world in terms of idiot advertisements with no or a pseudo-scientific basis for, pills to prevent car accidents and pills to make stairs less tall so you can climb up them easier. And they have hundreds of advertisements and supplements for knee pain. And, they're extremely destructive and evil people, companies, products, and advertisements because they tell people it's caused by your cartilage making your knee hurt. And a decade or more, or 2 decades or more, before cartilage causes knee pain is caused by the natural, over the age of 40, 10% every 10 years weakening of all of your body muscles as you age. And so you have to increase the amount of weight-bearing exercising you do of all of the major muscles you need for daily life every 10 years that you live. I'm bench pressing now at age 70, 140 kilograms. Somebody told me that was an entry level to the American Olympic team. I couldn't believe it because I've never competed and I've never asked anyone for advice, and I've just been doing this for 50 years and increasing once a year in New Year's by 2.5 kilograms or so. And if you do something like that for 50 years, you end up at 140 kilograms. Since I've been doing it every night for 20 years, it's a non-accomplishment as far as I'm concerned. It's just a routine to try to keep me healthy. And so you've got this supplement thing. Now, one of the supplements that I like is these goos for women's skin. And, women, the biggest, if you take the top 5 women's magazines and the top 5 men's magazines, and you cut out all the ads in both, and cut out all the articles in both, categorize all the ads and articles for the women's magazines, categorize all the ads and articles for men's magazines, and use the number on the same topic as a rough measure of interest, degree of interest. What's the number one interest of men and women? It's the same for both. Women's skin. Although women are interested in all of their skin and men are interested in just a few places. Number 2 interest for women is what? This is all over the world. Relationships. What's the number 2 interest for men? Toys. Their toys. Of course, they have one toy between their legs, but they have all these other toys that are stand-ins for it, and probably more fun and a lot safer. And you'll never find a woman in your life thus far or in the future who ever talks to or initiates or asks a man about his number 2 interest, because women are morons and selfish. You'll never find a man who can stand or initiate a woman talking about relationships and her favorite gossip about which friend had a friend whose stepdog fell in love with this guy and broke up his marriage. And so here we have these 2 stupid genders, so-called trying to get along with each other, and neither of them their entire lives knowing or ever talking about or initiating conversation about the number 2 interest that both of them have. And then they don't talk about the number 1 interest either. You'll very rarely have a guy walk up to a girl in a bar saying, "Wow, that's great skin." Or a girl who walks up to you in a bar and he says, "Have you noticed how great my skin is?" Here, I'll show you some more. So you have these 2 stupid genders spending their entire lives never mentioning or initiating to each other the number 1 and the number 2 interests both of them have. This is a way to create employment with novelists and TV producers and all these idiot media that repeat the same story and over again.